Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anna's Crafty Amore. I'm Anna. I'd just like to share with you some happy mail. The first one is something that I received not too long ago, and it was from England, and it was a like a little YouTube. I won this. This was something that I won, so I don't know if it was from a competition or, but anyway, it was from Kathryn from Crafternoon Treats, and she had this over, I think it was over Christmas time, but she had forgotten to draw a winner. So she did. So long story short, this was from back in March. Yes, the beginning of March. And the things that she sent through were from Fairy Realm Yarns. I'll show you Kathryn's card first. So this is, let me see, yeah, that's Kathryn's card there. So Crafternoon Treats. And that's Kathryn. Let me see if it's coming clear. No, that's probably as clear as we're going to get it. Oh, maybe there. That might be better. And Kathryn was so lovely and so kind. She also sent me some beautiful, beautiful stitch markers. I said to her, how fitting, because I live opposite the beach. So that's a seashell. And another beautiful seashell. Oops. Seashell. This gorgeous little starfish, which I caught a starfish once when my husband and I went fishing years ago. And this adorable little seahorse, which I absolutely love. Little seahorse. Gorgeous. But the actual prize that I had won was some beautifully soft minis. And it's by Fairy Realm Yarns. Sorry. Fairy Realm Yarns. Gorgeous artwork on the label. And it was two little minis. I'll take them out of the wrapper. Two little minis. I'll show you one at a time. So that's beautiful. It has some nice peachy tones, some very, very pale green, and some purple speckles through it as well. It's beautiful. And this one here has got some soft caramel brown tones and lovely glitter through it as well, which is most likely stellina, something like that, I think. Yes, it's stellina. Okay, and also there's one more, which I'll take that out as well and show you. Now, this one here is, let me see. They're all fingering weights, and they're, let me see. Altogether, with the three, it's 357 yards or 328 meters. And it is a stellina and nylon mix of this one with 75% superwash wool. And this one here is 100% superwash merino, and that's merino as well. And the other one is absolutely beautiful. It is kid mohair, which is 72% and 28% silk. It is so beautiful. It does shed quite a bit, so that's why I've kept it in the packaging. I will take it out and show you. Sorry for the crinkle. But it is the most gorgeous fluff you've ever felt. It's so soft. So, so soft. And that has some of the tones, which is that lovely greenish, like a lime, I don't know what you would call that. Maybe like a lime olive almost, but it is so beautiful, and it has some of those tones and the purple, which also matches this one here. So it does match. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't thank Kathryn enough for sending this all the way from England to Australia. So that took some time to get here, amongst all the you know, everything what's going on in the world. I don't like talking about that very much. It's just too upsetting. So, but that's Fairy Realm Yarns. And Kathryn at Crafternoon Treats. Beautiful. Now the next thing is something that is actually a gift from my husband. Now this gift is for Mother's Day, which we'll be celebrating Mother's Day this coming Sunday. Today is Tuesday. And it is from my all-time favourite dyer and good friend Anna from Stitchcraft and Wizardry. And she gave me another gorgeous little stitch marker as well. It's so cute. I love it. And she also enclosed a beautiful note on this gorgeous little card. And it says, always be yourself. I can't read backwards very well. Always be yourself unless you can be a unicorn. How adorable. It's gorgeous. So I'll show you the yarn that that I chose on behalf of my husband for Mother's Day. It's funny. Anyway, this one here, this is the first one. Now this set is in, it's called Love to Lady Lansbury. And it's sort of like a tribute to Angela Lansbury, the wonderful actress. Now these colours are absolutely glorious. I just can't say enough how beautiful these colours are. I'll just keep turning. So this came as a set. I'm not sure if this is still available on Anna's website, but I will put the links below to her website and to her YouTube channel as well, just so you can see for yourself how wonderful she and her husband are. Her husband makes crochet hooks. They're wood-turned crochet hooks. He does some fantastic work. So this this larger hank here is Love to Lady Lansbury, and it is 85% superwash extra fine merino, and they're all fingering weight. So all of these yarns that I'm going to be showing you is fingering weight. 400 meters, which is approximately 430 odd, 432 I think yards, and it's 100 grams. And this gorgeous little mini here is called Regent's Park, and it is 85% superwash extra fine merino and 5% nylon. That's that one. It's absolutely beautiful. The next one is called Tokyo. Look at that colour. And this is part of her semi-solids range. Absolutely glorious. It's just beautiful. It's 100% superwash extra fine merino, and again it's a 4-ply yarn, fingering weight, and it is 400 meters on 100 grams. It's so soft. It's so soft. Oh, it's so soft. I just can't stress saying that it is so soft. It'll just glide on the needles. And finally, sorry, I've just got the last one that I wanted to show you. The last one is this here. Isn't this just magic? I love pinks and purples, and these colours are just, they make me so happy. They make me so happy that I have a tear in my eye. So that's how happy they make me. This colour is called Vienna, and again it is 85% superwash extra fine merino and 15% nylon. It is 4-ply, so again it's another fingering weight. 400 meters, 100 grams. So together, I'll show you these ones all together. Together, they are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one has the most delicious speckles as well. This way. That's better. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, hubby. It's just sitting there beyond the camera. And thank you so much, Anna. I love them. They're just absolutely beautiful. Just before I go, I wanted to show you this shawl that I'm wearing. This shawl here is made with a sock yarn, so fingering weight. And it is a pattern by, now this is probably one of the rare times that I actually did follow the pattern to the letter. And it's a Bag O Day, so Crystal's pattern. It is pattern number 575. And I think the pattern was called the Easy Cowl / Shawl. So I think on Crystal's tutorial on YouTube, she had made it not so big, but she made it as a cowl. which I suppose you could join it up at the back if you want, or just leave it like that. But I wanted to use fingering weight because I wanted something that's really drapey and squishy. So I used just one ball of this yarn, and it is huge. Now, if I stretch it out, now this has been washed and blocked. So if I stretch it out, it is wider than my arms spread all the way out. You can see. And on this side too, if I stand there. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I added a picot on the bottom all the way around. Turn it this way, show you this way. So it's got a picot edge all the way around. And I don't have the original ball band of this yarn, but I do have, now this is yarn that I had bought here in Australia, and it's called Moda Vera, which is a brand that's Spotlight, which is one of our stores. I've probably spoken about Spotlight multiple times. Very similar to a Hobby Lobby, Joann's, that kind of store where they sell everything that you would need for crafting and more. And that's it there. So that's called Not Just Socks, and it is a 50% superwash wool, 25% polyamide, and 25% bamboo. So at first I thought, oh, it's soft, but it doesn't 100% feel that soft. However, once I did wash it and block it, oh my goodness, it is very soft and very drapey. It's beautiful. And on this pattern, I don't mind that the color changes don't go all the way across the rows. I don't mind it at all. It actually looks very nice. So that was just one whole ball, and it made that big shawl. So it is 100 grams, the same ball for this. And it has 420 meters, so I can imagine that would be approximately 450 yards, thereabouts. It recommends a 3.25 needle, but that's knitting needles, but I'm pretty sure that I used a number or a 5mm hook for this one, because this is all crocheted, 5mm hook. I'll insert a link down below to Crystal's tutorial, and also I'll insert a picture just showing you while I was making it. And then I'll write down what hook I actually used for that. But it is very nice. I'm really pleased with that. I love it. Because with this size, you can just wear it so many different ways, but I like to wear it like this, where you put it around the front, bring it around, and it sits up nice. You can have it as tight or as loose as you like around your neck. I don't like things too tight around my neck, but that sits really nicely. I like it. I like it very much. Also, the 3 yarns that I'm using as part of this shawl, the Odyssey shawl here that I'm using, the 1, 2, and 3 yarns that I'm using, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about them. And the first one, which was this colour here, this one is by Knitology, and this is an actual knit crate, one that I purchased a little while back. It's the Knitology Cozy Sock, and again, all of these yarns are fingering weight. And this one's called Citrus Squeeze. It's 75% superwash merino, 15% nylon, and 10% cashmere. It is the very first time that I have anything with cashmere in it, and it's so soft, so soft. It's beautiful. This one here is a fingering weight, and it is 400 meters, 100 grams. Oh, there we go, 439 yards. And the needle size that I'm using is a 4.5mm needle, which I think that equates to a size 7 in the US. But the suggested size is between a 2 to 2.5mm needle, but because I wanted this to be more open fabric, not a tight thick fabric, so that's why I'm using the larger needle size. The next color, which is this one here, the next color, that's the ball for that is here. Sorry, it's a little bit messy, it got messed up in the bag, but it's got, see, it's got a little bit of the yellow in it, it's got the creams, it's got a little bit of a blue, it's all different variations of purple. It's really pretty, really pretty, and it is by Yarn Hub. Sorry, the label's a bit tattered. Yarn Hub, and again, whoops, it is a 4mm sock yarn. It is 80% wool and 20% nylon, and it's been spun in New Zealand, and it was hand dyed in Australia by Susan Walker. And this ball has 375 meters, 100 grams. It is a gentle machine wash or hand wash. You can spin dry this yarn, dry and shade, so it'll be dried flat, but I will have to block it because I need that lace work to open right up. And finally, the last yarn that I'll be using, it'll be this one here. This one's so beautiful. This one is put by Giacomo Textiles, and it is 75% merino, 25% nylon, and it is a 4-ply again, and this has approximately 400 meters, and it is hand dyed in Australia. The color is called Merlot. It's not really picking up. It's a bit darker. There we go. It is a bit darker than what it shows in the camera, and it almost has black sections through it. It's a bit hard to see. It's a bit hard to see, but that's the ball band there. Beautiful yarns, absolutely glorious. Okay, so that's all I have to show you today. I just wanted to show you those few things, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and please do write comments. I'd love to hear from you. I always read your comments and try to respond. I always try to put a little comment in reply, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Well, one was well, they're both, you could class it as Happy Mail. I'll just start again. Oh my goodness.